Hey guys, this is Paul from 702 Motoring. Got a 2010 Harley Street Glide we just finished. We put the Metra doubled in 95 HDIF fairing on it. It's been custom painted to match the motorcycle. We've got the Sony XAV AX7000 radio. That's your top of the line doubled in radio that we use on motorcycles. It's got 5 volts RCA pre-out, 3-year warranty. It's a good radio. We highly recommend the Sony radio. In the fairing, we're using the Diamond Audio MSPRO65 mids and the M1SRT bullet horns. Back here in the saddlebags, we've got Aggressor Pro 100 left kit. It's got a 10-inch Diamond Audio shallow subwoofer. We've got the top of the line Diamond Audio MP694 6x9s. And a little trick we like to do is we take this Cerwin Vega P75T shallow horn, very large horn. We mount that on the inside of the bag facing the wheel, and that's good for about 4 decibels of sound. It's a big difference, and nobody can see it. They don't know you have it there. I put a Shurkin gel cell battery in it. That's a product that we use. The Diamond Audio 6x9 boxes in here, but 6x9s are there. So, just let you guys know, on 98 to 13 bikes on these lids right here, using any type of heavy-duty speaker, you're only going to get one connection, like your factory location, but the second one is an issue. So just for video purposes, we haven't completed this part yet, because we want to explain, if you just take it and screw down in this spot here, like of course we tried first, the vinyl is hitting against the magnet of the speaker, any speaker of a decent sized magnet, and it's not going to let this bag lid close easily or correctly. As you know, 90 to 13 bags were completely different than 14 and up. So what I'll do for demonstration purposes, since it is not rubbing the magnet right now, this saddlebag is going to fit a lot easier than if it wasn't on there at all. Okay, so saddlebag's closed. We did some dynamiting inside the bags. So we'll listen to some royalty-free music and just see how good this bike sounds. We're using a decibel meter. We're using decibel meters on all our installs so customers can see physically how loud our bikes actually get, versus just saying, hey, it's super loud. We know it's going to be loud because it's got Diamond Audio, but the meter will help the customer gauge if he's got the same bike, what he's kind of looking at. So let's see what we got here. I was maybe at 60%, maybe 70% volume. We tune our bikes where we can go full up on the volume, because customers necessarily are not going to hear the distortion when they're doing 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 miles an hour on the roadway. So we want them to be able to go all the way up on the radio, still be in good tune and not have to damage the speakers. So I think I saw 120 decibels on the meter, which is very loud. I could probably get 125 maybe out if I push it a little bit harder, but something about pushing non-copyright music super loud is a little difficult for me to try to do, so I'm not going to do it. But I'm going to film a video after this one using different music, and we'll put that on the 702 Motoring Las Vegas website. When that becomes active with this video, the next video we're going to do, this one's going to go on YouTube. The one with different music will go on our website. I'll put a link at the bottom so you can go hear what different music sounds like. And you'll really be able to hear that subwoofer, because this music's not gonna encase that subwoofer. It's not gonna enhance it. It's not gonna give you the real impression of what that 10-inch sub does. And that 10-inch sub sounds great. So that's the video on this 2010 Harley Street Glide. Again, this is the product we used. Metra 95 HDIF fairing. We put a Shuriken gel cell battery. Sony XFE 7000. One thing I did not mention, we used a Cerwin Vega 6-channel amp on this job. 6 channels. Took the front 2 channels, ran the bullet horns and the horns on the MP694 6x9s. On channels 3 and 4, we're running the mids front and the mids on the 6x9s. And the channels 5 and 6 are bridged to that single 10-inch sub. As far as these shallow horns, they're 8-ohm horns. We just tagged those right on the front 2 channels of the horns. Horns in the fairing, horns on the 6x9, and those 2 horns right there, the amps, there's no load on the amplifier. This thing will play all day long in the heat. This guy will never have a problem. He'll be a very happy customer. So, any questions? 702 Motoring in Las Vegas. See you next time.